unlucky.
Barcelona have now missed 10 of their last 19. Isn't it supposed to be 90%? It's less than 50%.
Of all teams as well. The best passing team on God's earth, and they cannot pass it into the net 8 yards by 8 feet. But credit to Vicente Gaeta. Let's give the man his full due. It's a great stop.
Turan spins through one, dishes wide. Vidal cuts it back to the Turk. Caught underneath his feet, but he'll retreat and regroup. You know what it might be, Ray? They've been playing 2 games a week. In for Neymar, spun off the ball by Buendia. Been playing 2 games a week since the calendar turned. 20 games over 9.5 weeks from December 30th to March 6th. This week they actually got a week off. They're probably not sure what to do with it. Yoda, almost. But straight to Bravo it goes.
Always a difficult problem as well for a coach to solve. You don't want to overstress it. You don't want to make it such a mental block and accent the obvious that we're not doing well. You just got to do a lot more, really, practicing as the group, and it is very difficult. Look at this. It's nice placement, but he doesn't get anywhere near the power. He scuffs it, really, and there's no height under it. And if anything, it's a lazy penalty. It really is.
Ray, let me ask you this.
And as I said in the preview, Phil, it's the actual approach to these games where that complacency is a natural component to creep in, even on set plays like that. Now,
is there a difference between taking a penalty in a game? Because as you point out, we're getting close to the point in European play where they could decide a tie from the spot. Is there a difference between taking one in the game and taking one in a tiebreaker? I would imagine it's probably more nerve-wracking with the game on the line.
Yeah, and it's night and day between doing it on the practice field at the Tito Villanova practice ground where the lads do their working week, and then in this environment. It's very difficult to replicate. It's impossible. Though usually you rely on your classiest footballers with penalties. The man, I mean, Messi could pick off the dandruff on the wings of a bee at 60 yards, and then he has these problems continually over 11 yards.
Scooped back towards Iniesta by Messi, cleared away nicely by the defense, but straight to Vidal. Turan in for Messi, stripped away. Burst of speed pushing forward from Wanderson, and the Brazilian taken down. A dive, says Piqué, and the referee seems to agree. Buendia hooks the cross, but tracked down by Neymar. That might be worth another look. Neymar to the inside, tripped up as he passes off. He goes down rather easily, but this time the foul is called, and Juan Rodriguez protests.
Wonderful positioning by Pedro Perez. Take a look. Ooh.
Missed him on the first foot.
I think he might have got a little bit of the ball, but there's certainly, in that replay, Anderson will have an axe to grind.
This is the own goal from Rodriguez.
It's just unlucky, pure and simple. Now here.
Maybe they could ask the referee if they could take their penalties from outside the box. Just about 30 yards out.
Puts this one in from this distance, I'm just going to go home. I'm just warning you.
Messi, he sent it to your house.
Thank you. Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, my mama said.
Messi might be telling his mom to be quiet. Take a look at the last match for Barcelona, Ray, and it was arguably the best half of the season for Lionel Messi. Best player on the park by some means in a 4-0 eventual win at Eibar, but today just seems a bit off.
All too human, Phil.
He's human. Look at Wanderson, the Brazilian turned Belgian. big reason for Barcelona's unbeaten streak. BeInSports.com for all the latest from La Liga and beyond. Check out the Superbikes as well if you have a chance. Share your thoughts on Twitter. Edra Leon serves a good ball. This one a little shy, and Piqué sends it back. Iniesta and Wanderson collide. If there was a foul, play on. Neymar with a burst of speed, poked free by Buendia, but he got the ball, not the man. Neymar protests to deaf ears. An Argentine forward, an easy all by Mathieu. It is Bravo in goal. Vidal and Alba down the flanks. Mathieu stepping in alongside Piqué. Sergio Roberto in the Busquets role. Varane and Iniesta, Messi, Munir, and Neymar up front. Beautiful ball slotted through. Vidal has to settle for the corner off Velasquez.
Vidal just showing there what... Oh, let's take a look at this one. It's a pull on him. Nothing. No, don't see much there at all. Vidal is showing there what I believe Jordi Alba or Dani Alves would have brought.
Iniesta, Messi! Oh my goodness! Into the middle for Munir.
It's a beautiful volley pass right under the head of a pin, and that pin is Munir. It's a lovely lead for Lionel, but look at this pass that he absolutely cushions right under the head of Munir to stoop and conquer.
Iniesta with
Messi's
a brilliant
touching
ball.
back, and Iniesta sees it with his mutant fly's eye vision, and that is an astounding pass by Messi. Take a look again. He's already, there's that vision, beautiful, and he plays it under the head. That is an astonishing pass by Lionel. This is only genius from Iniesta, and what you've just seen there from Messi. In that first replay, you saw his big, beautiful Argentinian eyes bulge out, take one snapshot picture in that incredible cerebral camera that he has in that head, and picked his mark out. That was not accidental whatsoever, in my opinion. It was a brilliant piece of football from Messi offside.
Stjepovic close.
We're going to ask our producers in there to get ready at that half-time, because there's one replay that shows Messi. This won't be it. That you see him look up. You cannot see it from that angle, but there was a replay that showed Messi, as the ball is on its flight into him, he diverts his attention to find out where the target would be. He sees Iniesta's pass landing in his basket, and then he recalibrates and recalibrates again. Again, Munir finishes it off nicely, but it's all about Messi again.
Chance now for Trudan. We've talked about it. It was not the best of starts in this match, but here
it is. The ball is played as it's on its flight. You'll see Messi take a look right there. He's seen him, and then he focuses on the ball right here again. There's that look, that beautiful look, and that is pure footballing genius on the move. And look at the spin of the ball. He's taken the planets and the moon into account with that caress. Astonishing from Messi, and another chapter to his genius.
And again, Ray, what had been a slow start, a human start, but that gives you an idea of the genius of Messi, and also something we've talked about before. He's such a scoring star. Everyone focuses on the goals, Ray, but at the age of 28, from a passing perspective, we might not have seen anywhere near the best of Messi yet. Again, offside against the Serb.
I think there's a lot too many people, Phil, in this world that take these players for granted. When they go through a little bit of a blip, the likes of Cristiano and Lionel during a game or during a season, and they think they are machine-like. And as I've said before, it's nothing. It is the invention of human, and that is what our beautiful game will always be about. in that human trait comes mistakes and lulls, and in that regard they're just like the rest of us.
Back when Neymar picks his pocket but catches him, and now Neymar down as well on the follow-up collision, but Emi Buendia grabbing his knee, and it looked like Bergini might have reached out and popped Neymar in the mouth. Take a look here at the feet, and then up above. Neymar maybe making a bit of that.
No, there's two hands to his face, Phil. Argentina man comes across, and as you see, when Neymar will turn, pirouette, he gets out, there's one, and there's a little push. There isn't that much there, but hands to the face by the Argentine. Ex-Estudiantes man, Brahimi, and Newell, all boys. Brazil against Argentina never fails, does it?
Nope. Bergini, part of that Newell squad under Tata Martino. Many thought that he would be one of those defensive replacements, but they went out and got Mathieu and Vermaelen instead.
That's right. Those rumors,
he got to go to Sunderland.
Those rumors were pretty heavy at that time, Phil. You're right. He goes to weird side, except instead of Barcelona.
He's at the Camp Nou eventually, but not the type of match you like. Good hustle, Munir.
Magic.
Messi makes Wanderson disappear. Now to the inside as he slips, but pushed in the process.
He puts the brakes on. Medran comes in, uses his arms into Messi, just knocks him off.
Messi, that little stutter to open the path between the defense. Now to Neymar. Slaloms to his right. Splits at the box. Pedro Perez looking. Alvaro Pereira might have gotten away with one. The only whistle from the stands.
It was a beautiful squirrel on a telephone wire run, and he thinks it's a penalty as well. He's just smiling, and he thinks he's cheating. Take a look.
That angle, we might want to look closer.
He's in the box right here.
There's contact.
Seems to be. This will be a great look.
Pereira catches him in the box. It's not much, but he's flying, and the only way down to earth is to crash. They've given up one penalty deservedly, but Getafe fortunate.
I'll play the devil's advocate here. When you look at that again, people, with your fancy schmancy machines, take a look at how Neymar recognizes the traffic he's going in. Does he kick into the player as his standing leg? He's a brilliant footballer, and he's learned his trade in the most beautiful footballing country on God's earth, in Brazil, and they know some tricks. And I'm just saying, just throwing it out there, but if you take a look at it again, I'm not so sure that the defender comes across and intentionally plays the foul.
Nice, I think from Vidal.
Absolutely, Neymar recognized the challenge coming in, but we'll take another look.
Iniesta to Neymar, dispossessed Buendia. But there's a difference between flopping and get back to that as Iniesta steals, dishes. Messi on the volley, off Wanderson, back to Iniesta. Turan hooks it. Barcelona's not done yet. The difference between flopping and looking for contact and finding it. Regardless, Barcelona 2 up and Getafe scrambling. Iniesta plays the deflection back to Guaita. Seventh minute ticking to a close as Getafe builds. Right in front, take another look. Looked like Pedro Leon.
Here, this is the angle, and this is the replay. Take a look. He sees his target coming in, and right here on the right leg, does he kick through the player? And then it's a work of art either way.
Put it this way.
Listen, you don't see that many people